Alright, what's going on, folks? This is Bart coming at you yet again with another microphone review, and looks like I'm back to USB mics on this one. Not necessarily. USB mic hater guy. Let's talk about it. It is the Tonor TC-1020. Had to make sure that was correct. The Tonor TC-1020. It is a USB microphone, and I was kind of excited about this one because the looks, shallow mic guy here, the looks of this microphone are pretty spectacular. But is that where it stops? I don't know. Let's find out. I'll go ahead and put some pictures of the Tonor microphone up here for you to view while I start talking about it. But it's an all-metal build with a metal mesh grill that's really nice. No give. It's about as solid as it can get for a USB microphone. And it comes with a pre-installed non-removable base. And it does have a volume control, which is great because I had to adjust that before I got going. And it also has latency-free monitoring, which I'm very, very happy about. The one thing I'm not extremely happy about, luckily I can hear in my headphones what this thing sounds like for the most part, but the gain control is the only knob. I can't adjust the headphone volume from the mic. I have to adjust it other ways, through a headphone amp, through my DAW, but I can't do it just at the mic. But that's okay. I appreciate the latency-free monitoring anyways, because a lot of USB mics miss the mark on that. So let's talk about the microphone. It was $47.99 on Amazon. Tonor was kind enough to provide this for me. Thank you, Tonor. To check it out, it's a brand new release, a brand new mic that's came out, and I will be fair yet honest in this review of it. So let me get to some of the things I like besides latency-free monitoring and the gain control knob right off the bat. The looks, the build quality, already said those were great, but also just the style. I've not seen a mic like this in quite some time. The style of it is just absolutely beautiful. And I think so far the sound quality is solid. Now, as for what I don't like about the mic, and I'll go back to something I do, the USB connection is non-removable. That can be good or bad. If I had to choose between non-removable USB cable versus removable, I would take this in the instance that it's micro USB, like the old style Android connection, because I've worked with those phones a lot. Used to sell those phones. Used to set them up for a company, and the micro USB connections fail quite a bit. They can get wore, they can get loose, the cables break. So I would take this over that connection. Granted, USB-C would have been a lot nicer, but not a deal breaker for me. I mean, it's got to be connected to a cord some way or another. What's the big deal if it's connected at the price for $47.99? But I don't love that about it. Something else I do like about it is the height of the microphone. Granted, I still put it on a box because I like to sit straight up in my chair. But if I was down in an office chair and in my desk, my home office, this works without a box. Like the level I sit, it's right in front of me. It works good. So I appreciate the fact that it's taller than most USB mics, and therefore you don't have to mess with a box. Now, that being said, it would be nice if there was a way to mount this to a boom arm. There is not. Hey, $50. You can't ask for a whole lot, but it would be nice if all these microphone companies would provide a whole lot. It's just a hole. Drill a hole in the bottom of it. Make it mountable. I'd like to see this tall bastard hanging upside down. That'd be nice. But, okay, so what do I think this microphone is good for? Quite a bit, actually. I think podcasting, it's fine. A beginner's podcasting mic. I think the quality is just good enough to be a beginner's voiceover mic. I don't like USB mics in particular for singing. I mean, spoken word is okay. Singing, you're going to have to use a pop filter. So I don't know of a windscreen tall enough to go over this shotgun mic, but those not big enough, not girthy enough, that's what she said. So there's limitations, but for a starter, podcasting, doing some voice work, I think this microphone fits the bill at $47.99, and I would rather have this over quite a few USB mics that I've already tested. That being said, let's run it through some tests. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled pineapple pizza. Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled pineapple pizza. Plosives aren't so bad, so maybe we don't need a pop filter or a windscreen. And again, I always talk off axis, so I'm not going to need that with this anyways. Let's get right up on it. When you get right up on the TC-1020 from Tonor, this is what it sounds like. When you get right up on the TC-1020 from Tonor, this is what it sounds like. Now, when I got up on it like that, little tiny bit of clipping. But I hate to turn the mic down because this is the level I found most comfortable and that sounds the best on my DAW. So I'm not going to do that. Sorry about if you do hear the clipping come through. My bad. So Tonor, $47.99 on Amazon. I think this is pretty cool. I don't know necessarily if it's going to enter my rotation, but the way it's shaped, I'd be okay throwing this in a bag to go travel and do some podcasting like that. If I'm in a hurry and I don't want to mess with all kinds of things and I just want to use this in my office, this might go in my office just because it looks badass and it actually matches everything that's in my home office. So for those purposes, I kind of like it. But for professional purposes, like you're probably not going to hear me do like an episode of the Back Row Fantasy Show where I have other guests. That's not going to happen. Would I do a Back Row Talk Show episode with this? Very possibly. Because I do like to record in my home office sometimes, and the sound quality in there is pretty good because it's a walk-in closet, a lot of clothes hanging up. Sound is pretty dead in there. Sounds really good. So, Tonor TC-1020, I do like it. I'm going to give it the green light at $47.99, but only for beginners. This is a beginner's microphone, and I think it's one that can last you a while. If you never get more into audio than just doing some podcasting with this microphone in particular, I don't see the need to upgrade. But if you're me and I love audio stuff, I would need something a little more, except for occasional use. So for occasional use, I think it's pretty good. And I'm a sucker for looks because I'm a shallow mic guy. So for those reasons, it got the green light. Do I think this is the best USB microphone I've ever used? No. The best one I've ever used is on an upcoming episode. Clip, I don't know, whatever. But I do think it's pretty solid. So if you would like to grab this Tonor microphone, it does help out Obscure Mics. The link below, you can grab this sweet looking little retro number and a few more things. If you want to help the channel, link to donate, help me keep mics coming in, help things going. Luckily, Tonor helped me do a video. Thanks, Tonor. But links down below for that. And that is all. That's all I got for this nice USB microphone. One more thing. I knew I had something else. If you guys would like to help me with suggestions for mics or help me in any other ways, because I'm very open-minded. I'm not a mic expert. I just love microphones and I want you to hear them. So on Twitter, @MicsObscure, follow me, interact with me. Maybe we'll create a little mic group. We'll figure something out. But everybody has been very awesome in communication lately. I've got my favorites out there. A lot of guys like Gut Punch and Glock and just countless others that talk to me every time I release a mic video, and I appreciate that. I like talking to people. So follow me on Twitter, @MicsObscure. Also got an Instagram page for Obscure Mics. I think it's just Obscure Mics. So I would love to talk to you guys more. Hopefully you enjoyed this cool retro-looking Tonor microphone. I did. I enjoyed it. So, bam. What a great day. Wonderful day. Talk to you guys soon, hopefully. Obscure Mics. Tonor is out. Tonor's out. Yeah. I remembered to sing. Obscure Mics. Peace out.